Hey everybody, welcome to Half Beard Tud's Heads Up. Today we're checking out Action Hank. We looked at it a few months back when it was in early access, but it fully came out a couple weeks ago, so we're going to take another peek at it. We're not going to spend too long here just because we have looked at it already, and there's not really a ton to this game, but it's pretty fucking awesome, so I'm more than happy to take another full look at it. Start off with this intro movie. Get your plot. It's not much of a plot. He's like, oh man, I used to be badass, and now I'm just an ass. And then, you know, motivation happens. Go run all over the world, basically. And that's what this game is. The gameplay is still the same kind of time trial-y, platformy business. Which is good, because I really liked that when I played it in early access. Goal is pretty simple. Get to the end of the level. Beating your ghost. You get to pick the ghost at the start like you saw there. Pretty simple. Just really get your speed on. Butt sliding, big part of this. Butt sliding and jumping. And there's also grappling too, you'll get later. You know, all sorts of stuff. I'm not going to try to win any of these races right now, because it's really hard to play this game and talk at the same time, so keep that in mind. What else is there? There's, you know, a number of different levels and places to go. Different looks. You can see there's a disco theme level here. These guys here, you know, they get like an island theme, and there's like some fantasy stuff later on. I haven't gotten any of that yet. Number of different characters to get. You'll unlock these as you go, with different costumes for them all. This is my favorite. You got this if you supported the game in early access, and it's great. So we'll play this. We'll play with this for a little bit, and go do. Let's show one of the later levels. Just kind of show what it looks like in a different area. With spaghetti. Sure, this is a level. Yeah, it says there's multiplayer as well. There's online multiplayer, if you are so inclined. We're not going to look at it just because I don't feel like it. But it's there. I'm sure it takes the form of what the boss races look like, where rather than racing a ghost, you are racing against a specific other character who has got some moves of their own. And generally the levels are built to be more like a two-track sort of thing. So that's not, you're not racing a ghost, you don't have to worry about the way that works mechanically. As you can see, it looks very different, these kind of levels. The whole thing, though, it still maintains that really high level of presentation, high level of polish, very clean, but very just entertaining. I am not doing that properly. Let's just restart. What was I saying? Yeah, it's very clean, very high quality look. It looks beautiful, and it's got a real good just design aesthetic to it. The music's great too. Like, there's just a really fun sound design. The way the characters kind of yell and emote, and just the sound of running and butt sliding and all of that. It all works really well. I don't really have any specific comments on this game, I guess. Nothing, you know, more than I already said back when this game was in early access. Because, again, it really hasn't changed all that much. It's still more or less the same game. It's just a really good game. So, no complaints from me. As you see, leaderboards are there on the end. Leaderboards are a big thing, as you might imagine. Let's show some of the grappling mechanics. Is this one? Yeah, it's got grappling in it. The grappling mechanic looks to be more or less the same as it was when we looked at it last. Though the big change is that there is... Oh, that was rough. The big change is that it seems like there's no aiming the grapple now. It's just... It's always out at that angle, and it's just a matter of timing when you are going to be in the spot to use it. Woo! Hey, I'm really not trying to win this race. I am just showing mechanics, because man, am I not going to win this. But as you can see, like, there's cool stuff like where you're able to hook up over the edge like that. They expect you to really master these mechanics, really get good at it. It's actually quite impressive. Let's go do one more level, close call. Then we'll show boss level, and we'll show the special levels, because if you get all the gold medals in a world, you will unlock a special collectathon medal. And those are pretty cool. Yeah, that one's rough. Where you've got to catch it in midair. Like, that's mean. That's infuriatingly mean. Yeah, they really expect you to get good at this. You got to really time some of this stuff out. Master the way these mechanics work. Oh, I could try to get up there, but that didn't so much work in my favor. It's a good thing I don't care about winning right now, or else I would be angry. I feel like there's a way you can do something there to kind of ease your way down. Maybe grapple onto the side of the wall. I don't know. Let's go look at a boss level. Which one shall we do? The Fever. Sure. Go fail to kneel. Actually, no, we'll go do Box and Betsy's challenge, because I've beaten this one. So maybe my my performance won't be as embarrassing as it has been for these other levels.
Is that all you got?
See if the Blue Blaze can beat her. That is the name of this costume, is the Blue Blaze, which, that's clever. On the nose. On that note, though, if they were to make another proper Sonic game that was not shit, this is kind of what I'd like them to do. I think this would be a great idea for that. Just like pure time trial business, all like just pure courses, not about like fighting enemies or anything like that. Just purely about the speed and the real mastery of that speed. Make it like, that's what, you know, make it like Sonic has saved the world and no longer has to fight robotics, and now he races for fun. Sonic's retirement story. I am not doing well today. Again, as I said, this is a hard game to talk about and play at the same time, so my commentary has been a little stilted today, maybe. I've done my best to keep it lively, but it's kind of hard. But at the same time, it's really, really engrossing. Not my commentary, the game. Didn't do that right. The trick is you gotta have enough speed. Yeah, as you can see, I can reset really easy. Like, that's the thing that makes this game work, is the fact that you can, at any time, just quickly drop in and out. Go from a checkpoint to checkpoint, that sort of stuff. That's not what I mean. I mean, you can restart from checkpoints at any time by mashing the triangle button or Y button, whatever, you know, whatever controller you're using. Or press B to just restart the whole damn thing. And as you can see, there's like no load on that. It's pretty much instant. It's not hard at all to just keep yourself going. What allows this game to, you know, really eat up some time as you get into it. I don't know why I am screwing this up so bad. I think it's because I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. This is just not a game made for that. Oh, fuck. All right. Let's go. We've seen what a boss level looks like. It's just being a boss. Let's go show a collection level before I embarrass myself any further. God damn it. Look at Swan Hank's bonus. This is how you unlock some costumes as well. They'll put you in this costume. You just gotta get all the medals. You don't actually have to beat it within the time, though. So that's obviously preferred. And your goal is just, yeah, get all the medals. Get that. Go back this way. Go over the top, because why not? I'm sure there's some perfect way to do this, and I'm sure I'm not doing it. Oop, yeah, that could have gone better. But whatever. Turn around. No, turn around. Oh, you fat fucker. Yeah, and when you fuck up the timing, it's just like, oh, crap. God damn it. Ugh. Come on. Just over like that, and then turn around. The problem with Hank is he doesn't have a good turn. Like, he takes a full second, it seems like, to turn. Which is fine, because you're normally just going the one way, but it can be a problem later on. And that's what the medal levels look like. These are, you know, kind of a pain in the ass to earn, because you gotta get gold on every level in a world to get them, but they're fun. They're totally fun, just like the rest of the game. And then, as I said, there is online multiplayer, which we're not going to look at, but also workshop stuff. You can build your own levels. It's a pretty simple editor. We'll go take a quick peek at that. Bring up a keyboard. Just call it test, because I'm not actually going to publish it. I'm just showing the mechanics. And, you know, you can just really quickly do stuff. It shows you a nice little set of stuff over here. You can clone, pick up objects, all that kind of business. Press tab to bring up the board, show you what you can build. Put that there. Put that away. Come on. Put that in. Ugh. I found the workshop to be a little on the finicky side for some reason. Just grab that. Nope, just grab it. Nope. There you go. Here, we'll just make something real basic. No, not that ramp. I don't want that ramp. I want this ramp. Right there. Yep, that looks good. Or take a hook shot. Put that there. Let's build one of these. Put that there. Actually, we're gonna move that so it's up like that. Yeah, that looks good. I built one of these. You got to be careful with these because they are... It looks like a solid piece. It is not a solid piece. If you try to land on it, you will fall right through. So you got to put some wood blocks underneath to support it. Just so you know. I tried making a level earlier with that problem, and then I could not figure out what was going on. And then at any time, you can just really quickly pop in and... hold on, let me get the mouse off the screen. Just restart this.
Keep it going.
Go in and test it. I like this nice, like, camera version of the Action Hank theme. I think that's kind of nice. There's a lot of good music in this. As I said, great sound design, and, like, there's a lot of subtle parts of it. Every once in a while, you'll get this little 8-bit version of the Action Hank theme. Sometimes you'll get this awesome piano version. Like, they've varied it up in some important ways. And yeah, that's how you make a level. Real basic. Let's go show some of the levels. Exit level editor here. Go show some of the levels that the community's made. I downloaded a couple a while back. We'll go look at some of these. I've not really gotten good at any of these. They're all kind of hard. I don't think you actually have to beat a level to put it up to the community, put it up to the, you know, the workshop. So I have a feeling some of these are just a little rough. Got no personal time, so no goes for this. We'll just see how this goes. I don't think I've actually managed to beat any of these custom levels yet. They've all been a little too hard for me. Which says, you know, probably says more about me than it does the community. Let's just say that. Get there, and then jump over the top. Yeah, that's what I gotta do, is I gotta... Oh, I fucked that up. Let's just try that again. These community levels are rough. They expect more out of me than I have to give. Up, and then over. There we go. I got that for the first time. Oh, God. Jesus. That's a lot. That moved very fast. I'm not even I don't care if there's a medal or what. I just want to beat this. I've never managed to do it before. Oh, yeah. I curved it too hard. Gotta go the other way. Trying to gain some speed that I'm not gonna be able to get now. And just run it through like that. Do I gotta jump? Like, I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to work. That hook there is clearly supposed to send me over that way, but I don't know how you can really make Hank have the speed to do it. Wow, if I just stop moving, the momentum has made him run like this. That's terrifying. Alright, let's get out of that. Let's go load up another level. We'll play another workshop level. Auto Hank butt sliding. This level is supposed to work automatically. I'll tell you right now, it doesn't. You've got to hold the stick to the left and butt slide, and then you're supposed to not have to do anything after that. However, if you do that, you'll see what happens. There's a certain part of this level where it just breaks, and you don't get to go any farther. Even though there's clearly not the end yet. This part right here, where it doesn't quite happen. I think you got to follow that loop in order to make it work. Try it one more time. Something called Auto Hank shouldn't be hard to complete, but hey, guess what? It is. Like that, and then like that. Okay, and then here's where it's important. You gotta just, yeah. Oh, almost. Still fucked it up. And I guess that's kind of Action Hank. It's a short video, but as I said, there's not really a ton to show here. I think it's pretty cool. It's 15 bucks on Steam. I think it's more than it was in Early Access, but that makes sense. There's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of levels, as you can see. I think they say over 70. And it expects a lot of you. If you want something that's got some difficulty later on, and it's natural difficulty, proper difficulty, not difficulty that comes from a bunch of bullshit, not difficulty that comes from the game really choosing to just dick you over in bad ways with bad mechanics. Just like, it wants you to learn its mechanics. It wants you to master its mechanics. And if you can't get that timing down, well, then that's your own fault. And I don't know. I like that. I like that it's making you try. So, as always, I've been your host, Halfbeard, and we're out of here. Later, guys. Hey, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that piece of Halfbeard's HUD content. We can't thank you enough for taking the time to watch it. That said, I did want to take a moment to let you all know that we do have both a Patreon page as well as a PayPal link on our website if you're interested in donating to us. Those donations will allow us to improve our recording equipment, cover the games that publishers don't send us, and take things a step further with new features such as a revived Halfbeard's HUD podcast. Our goal has always been to provide you with reliable and enjoyable content, and your support would really help us pursue that in even bigger and better ways. Thanks again for watching, and have a good one.